time for 28mm World War II action. Will you recreate history or reshape it your way? On the Bolt Action Hub at beastsofwar.com. Become a general of mighty armies at the Kings of War Hub. Take command of elves, dwarves and orcs in this game of massed fantasy combat on beastsofwar.com.
Hi guys, welcome to What's in the Box. Time for something a little different, John. We're going to have a look at some Bandua terrain, and not just any terrain, it's actually been specifically designed for Infinity.
Yeah.
So, if we get it out of the bag...
As usual, Bandua have a pretty solid little background in HDF, like we've unboxed some of their stuff before, we know what to expect.
Yeah, we did some of their nice Wild West stuff, the coloured and uncolored stuff a little while back, which was really nice.
It's worked really well.
But what we're looking at here are two industrial oil tanks. So you're getting two in the kit, and it's been designed for Infinity, but I really think you could use these anywhere.
More or less, yeah. I mean, it's clearly more 28mm scale anyway, but it could be high sci-fi or, you know, gothic sci-fi, that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, if you get them out the bag...
You could probably fit this into this sort of steampunk as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, now, with this being HDF, I do expect to have bits falling out of, falling out of the sprue.
Like that. Luckily, these aren't really needed. In fact, these aren't needed at all, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, so everything but one piece is still on the sprue here, which I'll quickly slot back in.
Yes. Because they are duplicates, aren't they? No, they're not.
They are duplicates because you're getting two in the set. So
you're quite right.
If I bring this under close camera and I'll lift it up and try and not let stuff slip out, what you're seeing in these are the actual rings that you're going to need to actually put the banding around your silo. You've then got a ladder, a rooftop, and this, which is a hatch. And then these, which make a chute on the side. This kit is a little bit tricky to put together because there's one other component to it which you'll need, which is this. It's a black piece of flexible plastic that you're actually going to wrap around, and it's going to make the circle for you, the actual drum.
So that will make your full cylinder. And while having built them, we did run into the occasional hitch because we weren't quite sure what we were doing, and Justin ended up breaking some of it. I didn't.
I fixed mine.
Yeah, but I didn't break any.
Really? You're doing this bit on camera?
Yeah, I'm totally doing this bit on camera. I took a kit that I'd never built before, and I built it better than you did.
Okay.
Score one to me.
Okay, hang on. We'll go off camera and we'll do this again.
All right, fine.
Fight for the Iron Kingdoms as a warcaster. Take control of the mighty jacks, arcane devices, and dark sorceries to bring the fight to the War Machine Hub on beastsofwar.com. Keep your blaster handy, the West is a dangerous place. Fight to survive as men turn to monsters and the dead rise on the Wild West Exodus Hub at beastsofwar.com.
Okay, we're back. I've built one.
And I have built one.
Okay.
So,
challenge accepted. Let's see who's built the better oil silo, yeah?
Yes.
So, my one. I think that's went together perfectly.
Well,
you know, it looks like an oil silo.
It looks like an oil silo.
It'll sit on a table and be an oil silo.
It'll sit on the table and be.
Where's your one then?
Right there, it's there.
All right. So
let's see who did a better job here.
I think for an HDF kit, there's not really much in it.
I think mine is actually sitting a little off kilter.
Actually,
it is
just a touch.
What did I do wrong?
What have you done, you fool?
I don't know. I've made the leaning tower of oil tank.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Bandua, guys at Bandua, I am so sorry.
It's all right. We touch a sandpaper, you'll be fine.
I'm trusting the sandpaper. I'll do better next time.
Right, well, now that we have them built, let's have a quick chat about what games do you think you would use this for? Obviously, yeah, you can paint these up nice, bright, do them for Infinity. I would actually be tempted to throw these into something like Dark Age, really rust them up.
Or I would be tempted to combine these with the tower that Lloyd and I built in a hobby lab and actually make something for Volsung.
Actually, yeah, if you do this up in a nice brass, it would look really good.
Yeah, because you have the banding and all there, and you have rivets and stuff on the top. It might be a good starting point. Are you going to try and put two of them together? Oh. Dude. Hang on. Let it go. Let it go.
That's interesting.
Let it go.
Okay.
Ah. We have sussed it.
You have. Okay, so there's something else you can do. You can make a super silo.
Yeah, but I mean, stick some wheels on that thing, and you could have like a Volsung oil tanker.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yep. All right, we have figured this out.
Or you could have it loaded onto the ships or something. You know, big
Perhaps.
massive liquid container.
Yeah.
You know, if you get someone that's ridiculously good with freehand, just do it as an aquatic marine life tank. In fact, actually change out the black plastic
for clear. Bandua, do that.
for clear. Or if you just get to actually do this easily at home.
Yeah.
Get yourself, the plain Pepsi bottles or 7-Up bottles.
Yes.
Get one of those, cut it to shape and size, put it in there.
I don't think any of those bottles would fit that.
But you would just cut the square out of it and then feed it in.
I would rather ask the manufacturers if they would supply it with some clear stuff.
I don't know, but if you did it and you could do it as a marine aqua tank, get some little fake goldfish and put it in there.
Or an actual goldfish just for the hell.
No, because how would you feed it?
Frank! No! Sorry, that was terrible.
No, but you could do that. That might look really cool.
So yes, we have figured out that two into the one works. 2 into the one works, and we're left with a product that we can actually tinker around with. Because there's nothing.
You're not left with a product you can tinker around with. You can just tinker around with it.
Well, what I'm trying to say, if I could get my words straight, is that it's not a difficult kit.
No.
It's not overly complicated in any manner.
Yeah.
Once you have figured out the whole wrapping process thingy, you're left with something that you can play about with and configure it differently if you want to.
Yeah. Now, I will say the pack does come without instruction, so do just take a minute, dry fit your stuff together, and you'll not have an issue with it.
Well, ours did.
Well, yours did.
Ours did. ours came without instructions. I have a feeling Bandua giving us challenges. I think that's it. I think everyone else gets a sheet.
Oh, these are for Beast of War. Clearly, we're going to give these boys a challenge.
They don't need this.
I don't know. I like them. I think they're a really nice piece of terrain that you can throw down on any gaming table and they'll look good.
Yeah, and it proves that you don't need a horrendously complicated terrain set to make something that will look really good once you've painted it.
Yeah.
So, well, that's my final word.
That's my final word as well. Guys, drop us a comment below. What do you think? Would you use these?
Anime cyberpunk style meets skirmish combat in Infinity. Experience 8 high-tech factions and fight to control the human sphere at the Infinity Hub on beastsofwar.com. In a world controlled by massive corporations, a steady aim and split-second decisions are needed for your megacon to complete its goals. Begin your missions at the Mercs Hub on beastsofwar.com.